My name is Rose Munohe, proudly Kenyan. I'm a digital marketer by profession. I work with a number of industries ranging from retail to banking to hospitality. And the reason I'm here today is because I am the founder of Ikokazi KE, a very popular hashtag on Twitter that basically helps a lot of Kenyans look for employment, source for employment, and just basically creates the conversation around as a country in regards to employment. Where are we right now? Hashtag EcoKaziKe was basically came about in the year 2017, and this was after I had just resigned from my job. I realized there are so many people who do send me jobs, but they send me jobs on WhatsApp, they send me jobs via SMS, via email, and it's so directly to me. And then I realized it's jobs I can't per se apply to. Like, you'd send me a job in nursing and my major is, my MBA is in marketing. Do you get? I realized you can share these jobs with other people who you do not necessarily know and help them leverage their lives and get to the other point of their lives. Ikokazi KE started a way that we can now talk about employment in real time. If you have a job, if you're looking for a job, you can just go out there, put yourself out there, talk about it, and you will get a number of very many people you do not know all coming to you, beck and call. And I realized this helped a lot of people get interviews, secure jobs from strangers. It is not a solution, it is an alternative. Because we do have job sites, we do have people who can link you to this. We have the internal job applications in organizations. Ikokazi KE is basically for strangers or just anyone who's online, leveraging on social media to help one another. I get guys all the time reaching out to me. I need a copywriter, I need a graphic designer. Rose, deadline is today 5 p.m. Where am I gonna get the guy? They are always online, because at the end of the day, if you have enough, even like MB, to go read Business Daily, God knows, even to bet, the least you can do is at least keep the loop on what your industry has to offer. If you have a job, look for a guy. You get a guy by close of day. If you're looking for a job, you can get it from almost anywhere. I've seen even brands coming on board, such as Nairobi Hospital, Kenya Red Cross, Britam, UNHCR, all using the hashtag to recruit. You don't have to be following these brands in this day and age for you to see it. All you have to do is just keep track of what everyone is saying and you'll stay on the loop. And that's why even on Monday, we managed to be among the top 10 trending hashtags, top 10 trending hashtag even last year, like all across Kenya. It was very organic, no one pays for anything. But at the same time, the essence of this is just to show you how unemployment is really something that cannot be ignored in Kenya in 2020. With the high unemployment rates in Kenya, I would have to say the biggest challenge is fraudulent jobs. And this is not necessarily on the hashtag. I try to caution everyone. It's on the websites, it's on the newspapers, it's even with someone you know who's just like, I have a job, give me 50K. But how do you track fraudulent jobs? As I said, at the end of the day, these guys are just there to make money. Anyone who's telling you pay for an interview, you have to part with certain money to get a job, should definitely be a red flag. Secondly, even when you're applying to these big organizations, be very careful. Organizations like even KCB take you directly to their recruitment portal. Why are you using something at KCB at Gmail? And these are conversations we need to have. And these are some of the challenges we do talk about. The other challenge is, how do you package yourself when you're applying for a job online? I've realized a lot of people are very casual in applying for jobs. And these are conversations we try having, that when you do send your job application, it's basically like your CV. They judge you on first impression. You need to customize your CV to address yourself very well in the email subject, get to the point of where you're applying to that job. And if we do not have these conversations, very many youths are going to miss opportunities because of small mistakes. So you find the hashtag is basically all about these things. If it's not fraudulent jobs, it's customizing yourself, it's reaching out to your mentors. All these are challenges we have seen do exist, but now how do you connect to your mentors? How do you package yourself? How do you notice the fraudulent jobs? Are we even saying those fraudulent jobs and reporting them to help the next person? My advice to any woman out there, as the founder of Ikokazi KE, is if you're ever in a position to help someone, feel free to do so. And also to the guys job hunting, I understand the levels of unemployment are skyrocketing every day. I read about it today even in Business Daily, like 40% of the youth aged between 18 to 35. That is very alarming. But here's the thing, you suffer more in your imagination than in your reality. If you do put yourself out there, talk about your credentials, someone will always employ you. But don't be sitting down waiting for employment. Figure out a way to also market yourself as a brand. And this is something I always say, because all of us have degrees, all of us have MBAs. That's a sad reality. But what makes you stand out? Always, and connect to your mentors. Just really go the extra mile. And for those tagging jobs to help people they don't even know, because they always get guys saying they're employed by people they don't even know, they just saw a job. That's very good. Keep up the good job. This is the spirit of being a Kenyan. In this day and age, we need unity. Most importantly, we need hope.